Welcome to MetalVice in 666. I'm your host, Karen, with your other host,
Brian.
And today, Brian's going to do all the talking.
I'm not going to do all the talking. You'll talk as well. But today, as the title, if you've read that, is talking about, we are going to discuss the heavy headphones.
Your experience with the heavy headphones.
Yes, my experience. So they're the ones I'm wearing right now, actually.
Oh, yeah. You've been wearing them for the last couple episodes.
I have been wearing them for quite a while since we got them. This is just everything up front real quick. This is not a paid advertisement or anything. We purchased these with our own money. We saw the ads on like Instagram and all over fucking social media and picked them up. I was looking to replace my V-Moto Crossfade or whatever the fuck they're called. They're the ones you have on.
Yeah, the ones I always wear. Yeah. I like these.
I had a pair like that as well. I used to love them. Mine started to go out, like one of the ears like didn't work.
Yeah.
So I had to find something to replace. Those were quite expensive at like $400, I want to say.
Yeah, probably $370 something, probably, if I remember right.
They lasted me about 5 years, so not too bad, really. I don't think for headphones, but I don't know like over the ear how long these type of headphones last. That was my first pair of getting them. You got yours shortly after I got mine, and they've been working out pretty good for you, right?
Yeah, I like them. I basically only use them, though, for the podcast. So editing and this, you were using them
for work
and listening to music and stuff like that as well. And I don't normally do that.
I originally got them when we were in our studio apartment to so I can play the bass. You got me a bass for my birthday one year. Right. I was going to practice at night. You were sleeping as a studio. So like I can't make much noise because you'd go to bed and whatnot. So the idea was I'd plug my headphones into the bass, like the amp, and then I can play that way. So that's why I originally got them and didn't really do anything with that. I'm still need to learn how to play the bass.
Yeah,
so
we both haven't done very well on that even this year.
That one, though, just quickly talking about those ones, here is the case for that. Maybe we'll throw a better photo up there. It's a small little clamshell sort of case. Those get folded up really nicely. They fit in really well. And they have these two little pockets, one where you have your charging cable and one where you have a cable, because they're wireless, that you can plug this little wire from the headphone into a jack, an aux jack.
But they do work wirelessly as well. Like when I edit, I don't use a cord.
Same with these ones as well. As you can see, I have maybe you can't see, but I have a wire that goes from them into our little thing here that we're recording on, as well as it fits into other jacks as well. Just a standard aux jack. Yeah. 3mm, I think. I don't know, however small that is. I just brought that up because I wanted to talk about the case that these come in as well. Because I definitely like the design of those ones a lot. One of the aspects that sold me on those was that you could change out the plates on the side.
Oh, can you?
Those little like raw copper screws you have get unscrewed and you buy a new plate to put on there and you can screw them back in. That was one of the thoughts. I was like, oh, I'm going to buy a bunch of those and change them out every now and then. Plus I love the copper and matte black look. It's just, I love that look in general. So that's why I bought those ones. Now, one of the big selling points for me for heavy for some reason, I don't know why, is the fact that you can take these plates off the side and change them in and out. And they do a lot of work with bands and all of that to get their art. The ones I have on, if you can't see, are Lamb of God. But the headphones come with just these standard sort of heavy shells, and we'll put a video or something up there. I did do an unboxing. I don't know if that's going to be posted anywhere ever of me doing that.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. We can make a short out of it and post it like around the same time.
Yeah, but we'll definitely put photos up during this episode where we show you some of the stuff. But this is the standard one it comes with, that you can pop off and put these on there. So while we talk about that, or before we dive super far into that, I guess let's get into the price of this.
And when you bought this, you didn't do one of those deals, because like sometimes they do like buy 2 pairs, get money off or something like that. You just bought only these.
So typically I think the standard price is $294. I would never buy these at full price because there's always some sort of deal going on. I bought this on Black Friday, or right around Black Friday. So I think it was $100 off. Okay. So I got these headphones, the over-the-ear H1H, or I think that's what they're called, and the Lamb of God plates to change in. So total, after all of that, it came down to $256 and 68 cents, or 89 cents, sorry, after my $100 savings. So $27.28 for the shell replacement, and then $205.72 for the actual headphone itself, with of course tax and all that shit. So like I said, I would never pay full price for these because there's always some sort of deal.
Yeah, they always, what I was meaning is like they have the deal of like buy one, get one half off, or, you know, like buy one, get one for $400 or whatever.
Yeah, because I just had a new deal come out a couple days ago. So The other thing here is before buying these, I did sign up for like their newsletter to get like announcements and get like discount codes and all that kind of shit, like 10% off, 30% off, whatever it is. They are quite chatty in their emails. They send an email almost every single day. It's a little bit annoying is how many fucking emails they send out, just like pushing. One time I saw a deal because they now have earbuds. They're like, and again, I don't, because some of the emails say like, since you already bought from us, here's a deal just for you. So I don't know what's available to the public and what's not, but one of the deals was you get one set of these H1H or whatever the fuck they're called. I keep wanting to say H1N1, but I think that's like swine flu.
Yeah, that's like a flu.
Yeah, so H1H.
Not that.
You get the over-the-ear H1Hs and you get the earbuds for like $300.
Yeah.
So it's, again, that's not a bad deal to me, especially when you consider like the Apple AirPod Pros.
$239, I think, at Costco.
Yeah. So getting that and this for that price. Other times, like you said, it was buy one, get one. And that was another email where they specifically said, since you bought from us, buy another pair and get a third pair for free that you can give away as a gift or some shit like that. So all of that. But yeah. Any case, what comes in the box of this? So the box, you get this little carrying case, this soft shelled clam thingy that, matches the V-Moto. It's a very weird looking case. These headphones don't fold up as nicely as those V-Motos. I really like how those fold up. These ones are very bulky in how they fold up. But that's part of the appeal, right? Because I think these are like 4 different mics in the ear that can all have different EQ settings and whatnot. So yeah.
It'll be interesting over the years as they like hone down on these if they're not so big.
Like the next one.
That's one thing I don't like is they're like, these are really compact to your head and those are larger.
Yeah. H2H, the next version, would be a little more compact, like you're saying. I could see that. The one thing I don't like about this versus the MetalVice sort of shell that it comes in is there is no place to put your cables. It only fits your headphone.
I just noticed that. Yeah.
So you can't throw the cables in here because this does come with 2 cables. Like I said, it comes with this aux cable as well as a USB-C to USB-C charging cable because that's how you charge it. So you get one of those as well.
I mean, it's good that it's standard, though.
Yes, everything is that.
Yeah.
And I think that's about it that you get in the box. You get some like paperwork and shit, like little letters saying thank you for buying and all that, whatnot, and like a QR code to download the app and all that. So that's basically all you get in the box for that. Taking them out of the box and trying them for the first time, they did not sound all that great. And I kind of knew that going in because I was looking at Reddit and reviews and whatnot, and people just being like, yeah, of course they were shitty. What do you expect from a company that does all of their promotion on social media? And a part of me is like, that's kind of true.
Yeah.
Like, I don't necessarily trust those companies that have such a huge social media presence. Like those products, I'm like, those are not going to be a good product. Somebody pointed out, well, you have to download the app and you have to customize the sound and the setting to yourself, which I did do. I did get the app. I connected my headphones to the app. And then once you're in there, you can go through, and I'll throw a video of me going in here and doing that. Right now it's not connected because it's plugged in and all that shit and whatnot. But I'll throw a video up, and you can go through and you can adjust the EQ, the equalization and whatnot, and all the other settings for how your headphones are going to sound for you and your personal tastes and preferences in music. And again, these were originally marketed and designed as like, if you're into heavy metal, heavy music, these are the headphones for you.
At least it's what the ads we've seen.
Right.
I don't know if there's other ads for other people who seek out other genres.
Now, I do sort of like the idea that you can customize your sound to what you like for your preferences and whatnot. I don't like the fact that you have to do that out of the box.
Yeah.
It was for somebody who doesn't do that kind of work and do that kind of shit. Fuck, we didn't know how to use these mics. We had somebody on one of these videos comment being like, it sounds like shit. You need to do X, Y, and Z. We're like, oh, fuck, thank you so much.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no problem, man. Have fun. So like...
Yeah, like if I got those and you weren't here, I probably wouldn't know. One, I don't read Reddit, so I wouldn't know those reviews. And 2, I just don't do things like that. Not that I don't know how. I could figure it out, but like, I just don't.
Yeah, no, and I did go to Reddit after I got them to figure out what other people were doing for their settings. And one guy was like, hey, I'm a sound engineer. Here's the setting I personally like, and here's what I've done. I basically copied their setting for our setting, or my setting. And other people are on there like, oh, you have yours basically the exact same that I have, or do exactly. So that not necessarily it's a big frustration, but I wish that the app had preset settings.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Like if you like doom metal, try this one. If you like more bass heavy,
smart.
click this button and we will set it to your style. Like we have preset settings. You can then go in and override if you want, but having those out of the app, I would like to see that. And luckily it is in the app. They can easily push out an update down the road.
Yes, I was going to say, they could change it coming out, or, like as an update. Has there been any like reviews or like any like surveys or anything that you've taken since buying them?
I have not. No.
Oh, okay. Because that would be something that you could definitely put into a survey of like, this would be helpful or whatever. Yeah.
So that's one thing I would like to see, but otherwise the battery life has been phenomenal. I think I've charged them 3 times since getting them, and I don't use them every single day, all day. I use them a decent amount though.
Yeah, I feel like you use them a lot.
Especially when you're working from home and I'm working from home, I'll wear them.
Oh, that's true. I guess I see you wearing them, but when you're home by yourself, you probably don't wear them.
Yeah. When I walk to meet you after work, I'll walk downtown and we'll just walk around downtown and come back home. I wear them all the way down there. So it's like 40 minutes a day that I wear them. So that's really good. Again, the battery life has been great for me. The sound cancellation and whatnot has also been fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, no, it's not, because I try to get your attention and you can't hear me at all.
No.
These at least you can hear a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, I wear them out on the street, like I said, walking downtown, and I really do not hear any of the noise from the street. It's so nice to do that.
That's probably not safe though.
Maybe not. Maybe
then you don't know if somebody's coming up behind you.
Sure, you do have to have a little bit of awareness and whatnot. They also have this setting on here called Hell Blocker that you turn on. So that's the other thing. You turn it on, it's like the Bluetooth, and it'll be like connecting, like this really deep voice, connecting, connected, and you turn it off and it says disconnecting. And then you turn on Hell Blocker activated. It's kind of gimmicky and kind of like not shitty, but it's funny. It does make me smile.
Yeah.
But that Hell Blocker just like muffles the noise even better.
Okay.
Like it's really cool to put on. Even just in the house in like a standard quiet, you can definitely tell the difference when that's activated. Other than that, there's a bunch of knobs on here that you can like, next track, back, previous track, all that kind of stuff. There's a Bluetooth button that you toggle on and off to like pair and turn on and off Bluetooth. You can have multiple devices connected simultaneously.
Oh, really?
So I have it to my work computer and my phone.
Oh, nice.
So when I do turn it on in the morning for work, it says connecting, connected, because it's connected to both devices. Then.
Okay.
Now, I haven't quite figured this out, but it does drop connection every now and then.
Oh.
So like when I join a call, like a conference call, I'll be in the middle of talking and then all of a sudden it says disconnected. The very first time it happened, I was on the call. I was like, it was an internal call, so it was good. But I was like, can you still hear me? And they're like, yep, we can still hear you. And then it says connecting. I was like, how about now? You can, because I just got new headphones and I don't know what it's doing. Connected. It's like, yep, we heard all of that.
So can they hear the connected
No,
part?
I don't think they can hear that.
That'd be so funny. At least it was internal and not with a client or something.
Going back to the knobs real quick, the volume knob, I do wish as well that's just a little, it's on this side. I have these on backwards. Yeah. The volume knob is just this little knob that turns, got some like rigid edges and whatnot that you can like feel it. But there's no sort of tactile as it's clicking. You just go click, click. Yeah. It just turns up. And I think it matches to your source. So if your phone is maxed out, it's already at max volume.
Oh, okay. I see.
Where those and other ones, I feel like would go above that a little bit. I could be wrong there, but this one doesn't. I wish it had that tactile feel though, as you would turn it, that you could go click, click, click. You could feel it doing something, but it just sort of just spins there and keeps going indefinitely.
I see. Yeah, it'd be nice to know like if you're at max volume or whatever. Yeah.
So that's everything that's basically in the box of the Heavies. That's the Heavy review itself. I do really, really like these headphones. I've grown to like them a lot more. Once I learned how to do the EQ settings and just followed what other people did on Reddit, they've been fine, perfectly fine. So happy with them, happy with the battery life, all of that. The shell, I wish it was a little better, the clamshell thing. And yeah, I don't know. I mean, you get the base sort of outside shells with it.
Yeah.
So yeah, for a headphone by itself, like I said, I do enjoy it. Definitely recommend it. But yeah, let's also, I guess, talk quickly about the outer shells that also come with it. So like I said, I got the Lamb of God ones. They came in this tiny little box with just the 2 shells in it, as well as this like little velvety sort of bag. This bag is what I actually use to travel with these. I just fold them up and throw them in here. I mean, that thing, the shell doesn't really, I don't know.
It takes up a lot of room.
It does. And this is just like, whatever. I don't care that much. Like if they get dropped and break, it would suck. But
I would say if you were like checking a bag on an airplane or something, I mean, granted, you'd probably have your headphones on the airplane with you, but definitely like protect them or whatever. But like, I mean, just putting them in a backpack to go to Milwaukee, this is fine.
And I haven't worn these on an airplane yet. We're going to do that here in a couple months, and I'll see how they work there. But I do plan to wear these on the airplane as well.
Do you think you could sleep with them on?
Probably. I could. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. They are a bit heavy too. They are, like you said, they're bulky and they do have some weight to them. As I walk down, they do feel very hot around my ears.
Yeah, I was going to say during the summer, because you've only owned them in the winter. I mean, you got them like Black Friday. So yeah.
So we'll see what they actually do in the summer and how they feel there. But back to these clamshell things. I did get the Lamb of God. They're on here. They're the only ones I have right now. I do want to buy more. I do like the idea of switching these out and whatnot. I will say they're typically $40, I want to say, $39.99, maybe a little bit more depending on what you get. And sometimes you get them cheaper too, $29.99, and they have different sales and whatnot. I think that price is very, very high for these shells.
It's just a piece of plastic.
And that's the other thing too. The quality of these things is just like, I open it, it's like, it's plastic. It's fucking plastic. I paid $40 for it. And again, I got it on sale, so it was like 27, but $27 for a fucking piece of plastic. It's not like super, super sturdy, but it's not like super flimsy either. But it's like, God damn, $40. I guess you have to pay the licensing for the artwork for the bands. So that's fine, I guess. So
the one thing I noticed is these are more of like a matte, the ones that come with it, that kind of go with like the shell of the headphones. And your Lamb of God ones are shiny.
They are glossy, yes. The art on that, which I didn't think I'd...
Even the sides are shiny.
Oh, are they really?
Yeah, the sides are glossy.
Like here, the little hook thing? Yeah. Oh, it is. You're right, yeah.
Where this is more like matte on the... It's not matte, but it's not...
It's got that matte look to it.
Yeah, it's not like shiny, so...
I do anticipate me picking some of these up in the future from other bands I like, as well as they have the Heavy Metal magazine, which I'm a big fan of. So getting those I think would be really cool, swapping in and out. Again, like, I don't know, $40 is just, it's steep. So again, I would not buy them full price by any means.
Yeah.
I do like the little bag that it came with. It only came, like this velvet bag came with the shells. So
you wouldn't get that if you don't buy the extra shells. Yeah.
Exactly. I wish though, if you did buy the heavies, you got the velvet bag and that. Just a generic heavy one would be good to me, I think. But yeah, I don't know. I did have some concerns with these shells as well, because I know me with like remotes. I could see myself just sitting here and like flipping and fidgeting with this little knob. I don't do that at all. So
interesting. Yeah.
Again, only had these for a few months now. I've been playing with them. I've really enjoyed them. I do want more shells, but I'm not going to buy for $40. That's too steep for me, but I will get more someday down the road.
Yeah, when I had to replace these headphones, I don't know if I would... I like them when I've worn them like twice when you've given them to me to wear. They're just so bulky on my head.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like that. And I just don't know if I would replace them with those.
Yeah.
But if they come out with a better one, I'm saying better, but like more compact or something, I think I'd be more prone to buying those.
I do need new earpods or in-ear earpods or earplug, whatever the fuck they're called. The AirPod ones, basically. That's what I use now with the Apple. They're fine, but I think I would like to try out the heavy ones.
Yeah, I think you should, yeah.
So if we ever get one of those deals where it's like, get this and that for this price, or here's another $100 off, get that and shells, because again, just like these, those have the replaceable front plate for your case, which again, I really like that customization of the headphones. It's really, really cool. I just wish these were more metal.
Yeah.
Like I said, with those ones, you unbolt the screws and have to screw them in. I think that'd look really cool with like having just metal bolts that you have to bolt these in.
Yeah.
A little harder to get in and out, but still, to me, that look would just look better, I think. All in all, though, I do like the look. I do like the feel. I think the quality has been good so far. We'll see. Maybe we'll do another one of these a year or two later and see like, what were my thoughts actually on these after I've worn them to death. But I think I've done a decent amount of wearing them, And yeah, I like them and I'd recommend them, just not at full price.
Yeah.
So there's always codes out there. Just sign up for their newsletter. Like I said, it's a bit chatty, but you can get discount codes all the time.
They have the discount codes on like social media all the time
Exactly.
too. So,
yeah. And there's probably other influencers out there who like have shit on their social media where it's like, use my link and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
We don't have any of that shit. This video will have a link to the Heavy website. It's not affiliated or anything like that. It's a link to their website. You can get there by Googling them. Or any search browser you want, ask Jeeves, ask him where you can buy Heavy headphones. He'll take you right there. Or you can click the link in the description, which again will take you right there to their landing page, and then you can explore and see what you want. But that's how websites work if you are unfamiliar with them and have not used stuff outside of apps. Kind of dating myself a little bit and rambling a bit more. So in any case, hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully it was somewhat informational if you are considering these. Like I said, I like them. You might like them. I don't know. Everybody's different.
Just use a code.
Yeah.
Get a discount.
Don't buy them at full price. Whatever you do not do that. There are deals out there. So in any case, I use these to listen to music. Just get out there and fucking listen to music. However that is, with headphones, live is great. On a record player, CD, whatever the fuck it is, listen to music, explore music, have fun. We'll see you out there.
Bye.